All right, y'all. Today we got
Berto.
I made this shit look sweet.
School bathrooms. Man, school bathrooms have to be some sort of anomaly in our universe, cause the absolute strangest things are going on in them. Once you step foot in the bathroom, you don't know what to expect. So let's discuss the peculiar activities that occur in the school bathrooms. First off, let's just address how disgusting school bathrooms are. Bro, once you open the door and step foot into the bathrooms, your nostrils are immediately met with a stench mixed with dookie, piss, and farts.
that just made me cringe.
So foul that it could kill somebody. That stench has me holding my breath and plugging my nose the majority of the time I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom floors are also always disgusting and littered with toilet paper and food wrappers. Like, almost all bathrooms have these industrial-sized garbage cans, and you're telling me dudes can't even throw their trash into it? Like, how can you miss? How's your trash even ending up on
Just be a decent human being and throw it in the trash, bro. Like, I just never understood that. The trash be right there. Motherfuckers will dead ass just throw everything on the ground. Or they try to hit you with a Kobe and miss. Just pick it up and throw it in the trash, please. Be a decent human being.
the floor, bro? Then you got the mirrors in the stalls always having engravings of drawings with either a knife or marker. Like, who
Are these low lives that are doing that, by the way? Bro, I'm 29 years old and never in my entire life have I had the impulse to sit there and draw in a bathroom stall or draw something on the mirror. I just feel like, I don't know, bro. Different types of individuals, bro.
emo ass is doing all that? And don't get me started on the toilets, bro. Students be leaving the toilets looking foul, bro. You'd walk in a stall and you'd look at the toilet bowl and see it unflushed with piss, poop, a mountain of toilet paper, and blood, and doo-doo stains on the seat. Like, there's no way I'm using that stall, bro. I only went number 2 at school when it was an emergency. I usually always hold my poops.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like big on only using the home bathroom. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cap like I've never used a public bathroom ever, but I'm telling you, I'm going dead ass be on the brink of violating myself before I use a public bathroom, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's just too nasty. It's just too nasty, and y'all be moving too crazy. These strangers in this world be moving too crazy. Like, I be having like irrational ass fears that there's parasites of, you know, the most disgusting, deadliest parasites of the world living on the public toilet bowls, bro. I can't do it. And I don't feel like just putting the paper there is enough to protect me from that stuff. I gotta wait till I get home, gang. I can't lie. That's me.
Throughout school until I got home to poop, because I knew school bathrooms were nasty, and it's just more comfortable going number 2 at home rather than in a public bathroom. But if my stomach was hurting and I felt that gut-wrenching feeling in my abdomen, you best believe I'm using the school bathroom, or else I'm literally shitting myself in the middle of class.
Hell no. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I'm holding my shit, bro.
There's no way I can hold that in for the rest of the day. And one time this exact situation happened to me. So I was chilling at lunch and I really needed to poo. So I went to the bathroom and opened the stall and bam, I saw the worst sight ever imaginable. Bro,
One of my closest friends, though, he told me that he had violated himself at prom, which is crazy. That nigga couldn't. That nigga said he violated himself at prom. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is. It's somebody that be around me a lot though. But I'm gonna let y'all guess that. Yo, my bad, real
Almost puked, swear to God. I just slammed the stall shut and used another stall miles away from that one. Seeing that had me scarred for the rest of the day. I was seeing visions of the scene of the crime wherever I looked. It was bad. Bro, people need to learn how to flush, bro. Like, it's really not that hard. And even when I get to poop in a semi-clean stall, tell me why the toilet paper is always so thin. Like, I'd be damn near using an entire roll of toilet paper just for one wipe. Otherwise, that shit's gonna rip and... I mean, hey, at least I had some sort of entertainment while
This nigga being too descriptive, man.
pooping in the form of drawings of penises on the stall doors and other drawings. Look at the penis on the stall door.
That right there made me not even want to watch the rest of this video, but I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen.
And let's just mention the bathroom doorknob. Bro, when I would exit the bathroom, I would be doing anything but trying to touch that thing. You don't know what people are touching throughout the whole day. Our hands be contracting all sorts of bacteria as the day goes by. And you think I'm gonna open the bathroom doorknob, which is already located in one of the most disgusting places on earth? Oh, hell nah. So I would just either grab a bunch of toilet paper and use that as a barrier between my hand and the doorknob, or I'd use my feet to open the door, or I'd use my favorite method of all time, waiting. Now, the art of waiting takes a lot of skill and precision.
I ain't gonna lie, so this is how I be doing it. This is how I be doing it. I get the paper. I grab the doorknob with the paper. And then, you know, because I'm a longer armed individual, I'm gonna hit one of these. I open it, I swing, and then I throw the paper at the trash can, make it, boom. And then in the time where the door is about to close, I hit this move right here and make a spin move off of the door, boom. And then I'm through the door. So let me show y'all the whole motion. Real quick, y'all ready? Lock in, lock in. So boom. So boom. Oh shit. I'm gonna show y'all the whole motion. You grab, y'all can hear me? You get the paper. You get the paper. And it's kind of like this. So the door's right here. And then you got the paper in your hand like this. You open it. With the paper in your hand, it open it. So now the door is open. Boom. You throw the paper like this, and then you spin out the door. And then you spin out the door. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's how you be getting through the door without having to touch nothing. I'm big on that. I'm big on that because, you know, you just washed your hands. I can't dirty my hands again by touching the door. So that's the method right there. But you got to have skills. Not all of y'all are as skilled as me. You know, you got to practice a little bit. And then if you miss, you know, just like I said, you got to be a decent human being. You got to go pick the toilet paper up and do it all again. And then you got to wash your hands again because the paper touched the ground. So, you know, it is what it is. Y'all got to get y'all level up, though. But one day when y'all get like me, that's how y'all can move for sure.
Into it. So let me just educate you guys and bless you guys all with the methods that will help prevent you from touching that disgusting doorknob. So I would just stand there and wait till another student comes into the bathroom and I'd be like, yo, thanks bro, and I'd walk right out of there. That's it. That's the whole method. Kind of an
Yeah, I guess you could do it this way if you're not as skilled, but you know, when you like a real nigga, you could hit the Berto.
asshole move, but you know, you gotta think smarter, not harder. Now let's discuss what the weirdos would do in the school bathrooms. So you got them bathroom menaces that would just terrorize people taking a deuce. Like these people would be banging on the stall doors, splashing water over the stalls, closing the lights, and doing anything to make people taking a shit feel.
Don't wash your hands if you're taking a piss. It's not like you're pissing on your hands. Okay, you're nasty as hell. But let me actually give y'all a perspective. Why do you guys wash your hands after you use the bathroom? Think about it. Think about this. I'm going to give y'all a real think piece right now. You're going your entire day touching and doing whatever the fuck. Your hands are dirty. And then you go into the bathroom stall, unzip your pants, and touch your junk with your disgusting hands. That don't make no sense. You supposed to wash your hands before you even touch your junk, bro. Washing your hands after the fact. Washing your hands after the fact is not saving you. Somebody in the chat just said, your dick isn't dirty. That's the thing though. Your shit is dirty because you was already outside, you know what I'm saying? You touching everything with your hands and then you go use the bathroom and go put your dirty hands on your Johnson. You supposed to wash your hands before you use the bathroom, bro. I'm trying to tell you. If anything, yo Johnson area is cleaner than your hands because it's just sitting in your drawers. Hence, I imagine that you took a shower that morning. Now I'm still saying that you should wash your hands after you touch your stuff and use the bathroom, but realistically, you should be washing your hands before you use the bathroom. It actually makes a lot less sense to wash it after you use the bathroom. I'm trying to tell y'all, think about this, bro. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all not hearing me though.
Here's an example.
Been so long since I caught someone.
So you wanna play the quiet game with me, huh? Well, I'm always here. Now let me in.
These type of dudes would also wet up some toilet paper and roll it up into balls and throw them at the ceiling, making them stick, which is downright disgusting. Like, what if one of them falls in your head while you're trying to take a piss? Straight up menaces, bro. And then let's just talk about the weirdos that are just straight up out of pocket. There'd be some weird dudes that just be straight up pissing all over the bathroom floors. Like at my
I ain't
elementary.
gonna lie, if I saw this, I'd have to beat your ass on sight, bro. Like, I can't even be around things that degenerate.
School, dudes were pissing all over the floors, on the vents, and even
Why?
in the station where you wash your hands. Like, come on, man. That's just taking it way too far. And I can't be the only one who doesn't trust the soap dispensers. Because I've heard stories of weird kids doing unspeakable things to the soap dispensers that I don't even want to say. Like, I still use the soap, but I'm just a little sketched out because what am I gonna do? Pack a bottle of soap to school? You know what? Maybe I should do that. That sounds like a really good idea. And then you have the kids who be pulling their entire pants down to their ankles.
Hey, that's crazy.
Just to pee. I think you know who I'm talking about. But one time I really needed to pee and I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I opened that door, I saw a dude's bare cheeks at the urinal and I just instantly left. Like, I didn't need to pee no more, bro. And
Facts, like, I'm straight. I'll just use the bathroom a little later, gang.
I've never witnessed this, but dudes be choking the chicken in the bathroom. Like, man, some of you guys need to chill. Like, y'all can't wait until you get home to do that. Like, it's
I'm glad I've actually never witnessed this either.
gotta be in school. And sometimes you have people who be spending their entire lunchtime in the bathroom stalls. Like, please choose somewhere else to eat your lunch, bro. Like, I'm telling you this for your own safety, because it cannot be healthy to be breathing in all that doo-doo air for a whole hour. It's gotta take at least 5 years off your lifespan if you're doing it consistently every day. Like, just eat in the hallways or a classroom for your own safety, man. Now let's discuss the activities that occur in the school bathrooms. You would have kids skipping class to go to the bathroom just to spark it up in there with their homies. Same goes for the kids who vape, and that bathroom would just be completely hotboxed. And you'd have those kids who are hustling and dealing some substances to other kids like Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, grass, you know, stuff like that. The school bathrooms are these kids' property. Like, they have full ownership over them. You'd walk in and see like 6 of these dudes getting turned in the bathrooms. And of course, we can't forget the fights that happen. Kids would be straight up having
This is the only normal thing that I just actually remember in school for me. Like, yeah, we definitely were throwing hands in the bathroom.
a fight club in the bathroom
On site, too.
with an entire crowd watching them brawl it out like it was KSI versus Logan Paul. And the news of the fight happening would spread across the school like wildfire. And you would always have the kids who record
And the thing is, we were doing it for sport. Like, niggas wasn't even beefing. It was just like, oh, we doing this just for the love of the game.
the fights, but it's always recording the worst angles and like in 180p. The dudes recording the fights really need to step their game up and show up with one of these so we can get some 4K footage of the school fights. Then you got the kids who be starting up a barbershop in the bathroom. These kids will be giving other
Now that's different. I ain't seen that. That's how y'all moving now. Y'all hustling the barbershop method in the bathroom.
kids some fresh cuts in the bathrooms and getting people right with the fades, or he'd be absolutely doing people dirty with the cuts.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude was
one I ain't seen before yet.
really on his entrepreneur grind set at school. Now let's talk about how TikTok absolutely made school bathrooms worse. You'd have those kids who'd be recording TikTok dances in the bathrooms. Like, come on, man. I'd rather see the group of stoners and vapors than those kids doing their TikTok dance as I walk by them to take a piss while cringing, just ruining my day for no reason. Then you have the school thought giving free vocal lessons to everyone. And then you have the infamous TikTok trends that took over the school bathrooms. People were really having bathroom functions and concerts in there. Like, who would partake in such a thing? Okay, you got me. I was one of the bathroom function attendees. So at my school, people were planning a bathroom function for the last day of school. And you know, a
Bathroom function. Why would anyone even want to go to this?
bunch of dudes pulled up to the bathroom and we were getting turned in there. But then teachers and the hall monitor found out fast and we all had to disperse and
So it's the niggas was just listening to music in the bathroom? I'm straight.
dip
Nigga, I didn't even go to my fucking senior year high school field trip. I'm not going to a goddamn DJ party in the bathroom.
out of there. And the people who set it up got in trouble. Here's some footage of it.
I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird.
Then the principal made an announcement on the speakers. So it has come to our attention that there has been this thing going on in the school bathrooms called bathroom functions. Yeah, this is just unacceptable behavior, and this does not represent what being a student at our school is.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, the bathroom function trend was a 10 out of 10, but now let's discuss the devious lick trend. Now this trend was just straight up out of pocket. People were really stealing items
We're just reacting to this.
in the bathrooms. Like, it did not matter what it was. Toilet paper, soap dispensers, urinals, toilets. Hell, they might have even taken the entire bathroom itself. Everything was fair game to the devious lickers. Then these people would get home and record a TikTok of their loot. Like, realistically, what are you gonna do with a broken soap dispenser and toilet, bro? This trend had the principal on his knees begging on the school announcements for people to stop. Guys, please stop this devious lick thing. We have no toilets left in the bathrooms. We have nowhere to take a dump. I took a dump in the sink. Please let this stop. Then after the school complaints, people were really trying to atone for their sins with angelic yields, and they would start donating shit to the school bathrooms. Dudes were really giving toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and even TVs, bro, thinking that's gonna atone for their wrongdoings. The damage has already been done. Then you got the people who are just straight up destroying the bathrooms and breaking toilets, mirrors, and urinals. Like, come on, man. No wonder the school bathrooms are always dirty, because of all the atrocities that kids are committing in them, making the janitors not want to clean up all that crap. Like, if I was
Yeah, no, yeah. If I was a janitor and I had to deal with the bullshit in the school bathroom, like, y'all would just have to fire me because y'all not paying me enough to deal with this. That's a fact.
a janitor and walked into the bathroom and saw it like this, I'm straight up quitting on the spot, or I'm complaining to whoever runs the school for a raise, or it's on site. Bro, janitors don't get paid enough to deal with all this crap.
The teachers don't get paid enough either, bro.
And this concludes the listing of all the atrocities committed in the school bathrooms.
Word, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, is this really how y'all moving into school bathrooms, bro? Y'all done elevated to some new shit. I ain't gonna lie. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at, family? Y'all already know what it is. Tap in with all the links in the description. Come on, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?